Anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Foggy24K, rocking out for the stupid DeFi channel. Yo, before I get into anything, I just want to tell you, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't give no financial advice. I'm not telling you to buy nothing. I'm not telling you to sell nothing. I'm not telling you none of that. Yo, do your own research. Get out here and do your own research and don't invest nothing that you can't afford to lose, because these DeFi streets could be dangerous, straight up. So, with that out the way, I just want to talk about stable fund because I'm talking about this all the time. This is my most happiest site. I'm loving it. It's popping. It's paying every day. Let's pull up the calculator and see what it do. Flip this over to BUSD. Yes. I'm at 867. Claimable rewards is $6.23. I'm waiting for it to get to 13, and then I'm going to compound. As I said in my last video, I'm going to step through this every day and let y'all watch me compound to $1 million. I'm going to be doing one or two things. I'm going to be making a video that this crashed and rugged, or I'll be making a video popping bottles because we hit the $1 million mark. And that's what we talk about here. No more playing games. I'm in some projects now that I'm not going to bash them because they are paying out. But you know, I hate that I even got in them, because I realize that I'm and myself as many other people are in the cycle of playing with these dApps that are paying a little bit of money that we don't got no business being in. If you're not dropping thousands and thousands, I'm talking about 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 G's in, you shouldn't even be fucking with it. No question about it. Dropping in 100, 200, 500, 6, 7, 8 into some of these dApps. It's just it is a, what do they call that? I don't know, set up for disaster, something like that. You know what I'm talking about. So I ain't even gonna get into much of that because I can go on and on and on. But right now I'm rocking with the stable fund. If it rugs, if it pulls, it doesn't go through, or whatever the case may be, I'm not even mad at that because I could really see the light at the end of the tunnel. When I got a project that when I put my money in, I put 736. It's giving me 1.5 a day. It's not a whole lot of money, but I get to compound that, and then on top of that, after 20 days, I get my initial deposit back. Yo, this is real, which it is real because this has been around for 4, 5, 6 months. So it's people that's been getting paid off this already for months. So we can just keep our fingers crossed that it keeps growing. But you know, you got to be in it to win it. So I'm in it. I got 17 days to go before I can take the 736 back. But as I said in my previous video, I'm not taking this back yet. I'm going to let this rock in here for 2 months. Then I'm going to take this back. And then what's left, which should be about $1,000, I'm going to just let that compound. I'm going to compound that my way to $1 million unless this, for some reason, cease to exist. But right now, everybody's behind it because let's take a look at their token, srocket, which I am trying to get in, but it won't give me the price. Let's back this up here. I was trying to get into this when it was down here. It was down here at about $30, right up in here. I was trying to get into this project back around here at the beginning of August. $30. I said, you know, I'm gonna jump in when it gets down to 20, because I thought I see it going easily back down to 20. Then it just started taking off here. Is it because of my videos? No, I doubt it. I'm sure. But for some reason, this thing is starting to take off now. So it done went all the way up to $160, and now it's back down to 95. I don't know. Is this gone? Is it over? Did I miss it? Should I FOMO in? Nope. Because I learned if I missed it, it's just gone. Let it go. It will come back. Maybe it won't come back. And if it doesn't, then all right, let's let it rock out there where it's at, because there's a lot of coins I miss, and this can be one of them. But if it comes back and I'm standing firm in my price, if it comes back to 20, and I'm not saying it won't come back down to 20 and I buy it and then it goes to 15, 10, 5, because that could happen easily. But I'm happy I can live with the price of $20 and I will stack up and just sit back and collect my dividends. And that is what I'm going to do. But if I'm not going to buy it at I wouldn't even buy it at 30. So if I wouldn't buy it at 30, why would I buy it at 95? Why would I buy it at 120? Why would I buy it at 140? I'm not buying it at none of that. I'm not going to be nobody's liquidity for them to dump on me. So that thing can run away up to $1,000. I don't even care. I'll let it go because you know why I don't care? Because I'm still stacking over here, and this is where I'm going to stack my way to $1 million right over here in stable fund. So that's what I'm talking about. Let me tiptoe through some of these other projects that I'm in here. I'm not even really in Avarice no more, especially this BNB side, because look at all these stakes that I had. I had all these stakes, and luckily they paid out. I pushed this out for 60 days, and I didn't know if I was going to make the 60. I said if I did make the 60, that I'll be very happy because let's see, actually I said triple my money, but I more than triple my money because when I bought in, BNB was, I think it was in the 200, was low 200, something like that. And by the time I got out, it got close to $300. So I more than tripled my money. I think I quadrupled my money. I put maybe 600 in here, and then 4, 5. I got about 5x my money in this one. Yep. So that was a good 5x here, and I'm not mad at that. And I'll even show. Let me show you the proof. When I bought in, get back, pop them back, let it load up. Let's show them the what they show, not the proof. What do they call it? Let's show the receipts. That's it right there. Let me show the receipts. All right, let this load up. I go back here. When I got into this way back on day 2, I initially threw in a half of BNB just to test it out, make sure everything was going smooth. Everything was good. I threw in another 3 BNB, almost 3. So it's about 3.5 BNB. And then I just staked. I did a ladder. So I pushed it out for 60 days. Let me come back over to the staking side. I'm showing the receipts right now. So you see all these stakes that I got here. What the fuck? So you see all these stakes here that I collected on. I pushed this out 60 days. I didn't know if it was gonna make it, but it did. And that's what's up. So I got 9 BNB. So I put 3.5. So what I put 3.5, half. So about 4 BNB. Got back 9. When I bought in, BNB was dumping back 2 months ago, and now it pumped back up above $300. So I pretty much got 4 or 5x my money in that, and I'm not mad at that. And then I'm still making change off of that because I got 0.013 BNB. That's another $4. And these are just the tokens that's left over. Now I'm gonna keep putting them in and get that $4 or $5 for as long as they keep giving it to me every day. So I still got to stake in it. So I ain't buy back into this because I think this right now, this project is kind of faded out. It can come back and start pumping it again. If it does, I might get involved. I have to do the mechanics on it now because I'm very serious about doing the numbers games now. Before I used to just jump in because hey, the hype is around, everybody saying it's pumping, but now I really get into the mechanics and add up the numbers and see if it really makes sense, you know. So like I said, I threw whatever tokens I had left in here, and it's making me about $4 or $5 a day. So I collect that. It's gas fee. Who cares? Who gives a fuck? Right? All right, made my money there. Now, also messed around with the BUSD side of this, and this wasn't as pretty. I think I got amped because I was amped off the BNB side, so I said, let me throw close to 2 G's in here. So I did. I threw about 1,900 in here, and I staked it out for 10 days because I felt like when I was on the BNB side, I staked it out for too long. So I staked this out for 10 days, and after the 10 days, I only got, I put in 19. I think I only got about 1,300 back. So I took a $500 L. It wasn't the end of the world because I made that money on the BNB side. So it was nothing. It was nothing, you know. Then I turned around. I said, well, you know, it's low here. Ain't many people getting in here. Let me see if I put 300 in here. If I make something back, maybe I double my 300, and you know, I get close to really getting the ROI. So I threw 300 in here. That stick ended. I really just made the 300 plus maybe $15 back on top of that. So at least I made my money back this time in. So it's like if I would have waited and threw in, because when I got in, it was way up here. I got in on day one, I think it was. And then it dumped all the way down to here. So if I would have put the 1900 in down here, I would have just got 1900 back. So this was a no win anyway. So it ain't no big deal though. So let me check out some of this other stuff that I'm in, and I just been neglecting. I ain't even really been fucking with. Let's see here. Drip Garden. Drip Garden is looking good. I ain't seen numbers like this in a long time. And because the drip is pumping now. I didn't, we say it's pumping, but it's only at $10 fucking dollars. When it was really pumping, it was like $80, $90, $100, $150, $140. That's pumping. Right now, it's just kind of moving along. But it's really nice to see these numbers $25. Usually I come in here and my divs are only like $4 or $5 or whatever the case may be. So I ain't mad at that. And while we're here, let me get ahead and compound that. So let me set my ledger, open that up. And I'm gonna get ahead and compound this right now. Alright, that's opened up. Let me check this just to make sure that I'm not getting in at a time that's costing me no money. But right now, my plants are coming so fast that I can't even be losing no money at no time really. So let's see here. Okay, now it's loading up. Let's see where we at here. Total grown 152. So this is definitely all going up. I'll lose nothing if I compound now on this. So I'm gonna go ahead and compound right now. So let's see. Boom. Compound. For this to go through on the MetaMask. Mask. Let's go. I'm in a hotel right now. This internet sucks. It's been tough all week. But it's alright. We ain't let me slow down this money, right? Alright, let me approve it over here on the ledger. Approved. A couple of seconds, it should pop up here. Everything is good. I'm just in compound season right now. I could snatch a 25 out and jump it over into stable fund. But right now, I'm just in compound season. So I'm just compounding everything. I'm not even messing around with that. I'm just compound. So that went through. Everything is good there. Let me go over to piggy bank. I ain't really put nothing in piggy bank. I think these pigs I got is back when Animal Farm was working. And then they just sent me these pigs because I had them. So this is a little bit of nothing. So I collect like, I don't know, let's see what I got in here. And I got to connect my wallet on this too. Hold on a second. Let me connect this. Alright, I'm connected. So I got $5 here. So I'll be having $4 or $5 every now and then. So I just come through here and I just keep compounding it. You know, I pushed this out for, I only got 9 days left. When I initially set this up, I pushed it out for 90 days. And those 90 days went by that fast. And that's what I be trying to talk about. I be talking about stable fund, and I be talking about pushing this out for 3 months, 6 months, 8 months, 10 months. Yo, this time goes by and these projects do hang around. Some of them do. Some of them don't. Don't get me wrong. They'll be here today and going tomorrow. They'll be here at 3 and going at 4. You know? But some of them do hang around. And if you're in them, you believe in them, and kept compounding the whole time they're around, you're going to be looking pretty good. You'll be looking pretty good. So I'm in this. I'm still just compounding. I'm compounding everything right now because I've been blessed. I don't need none of this dough right now. I put it in on the hope and the prayer, and right now I'm good money. So I just keep compounding because, like I said, on stable fund, I'm compounding my way to a mill. I'm not even messing around. Not at all. Yo, this ain't no financial advice. I'm no financial advisor. Make sure you do your own research and do not invest more than you can afford to lose. Let's go tip around on some of this other stuff. BUSD Paycheck. I'm in this. I think I took a little bit. I withdrew this because I'm not putting no more money back into this. I'm not knocking the program or anything. But my philosophy on some of these programs have changed, and I am not getting involved in these no more with low budget. If I get into something like this, I'm dumping $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 in it. I'm no more putting $100 in there. It's just like, I look at it like I'm throwing $100 away either way. Even if this program was successful, how much money am I going to make off that? The most I can make is $346. So I'm tripling my money, tripling that $100, So I'm only making 200 and some change. I feel like I can make that in my sleep doing nothing. So I don't even need to throw this money away. So I'm not getting involved in these programs no more. So that's why all I'm doing is taking my money out. So as it gives me, am I gonna make it 300 back? Am I gonna make my 100 back? I don't know. We'll see what happens. You know, if I don't make it back, I'm not worried about it. But there's no way that I'm not in no financial position where I should be just throwing away $100. And that's what it feels like I'm doing. Even if I made 346, if it takes me 6 months to make $200, I threw $100 away, and I'm not doing that. I'm rocking with stable fund, so I'll pull anything I pull out of here on rewards. It's going to stable fund because I'm going to shoot my way to $1 million on stable fund, and that's all to it. Let's see what else we got here. BNB Lost World. At least it's paying 10%, but same thing. I'm just collecting out of this, and I'm just tossing it over into stable fund because I'm tired of playing. I'm not playing around with these little return on investment dApps. These are like lottery scratch tickets to me now. You know, expensive lottery scratch tickets. I throw in $100, but the worst thing about it is you never gonna make a mill off of any of these. So what's the point? So I'm not giving them $100 no more. If I'm doing something like that, I will leave that $100 on the side like I'm doing. I got stacks and stacks on the side waiting to jump in the srocket. You know, and if I get in, I get in. If I don't get in, I don't get in. I got dough and stable fund. I'll just compound my way to the mill. That's all to it. Let me go over here to drip. I got drip going in here. Drip is still moved up to $10. Everybody saying, oh, it's pumping, it's pumping, it's pumping. Drip was pumping when it was $100. Drip was pumping when it was 150, 160, and 180. That's when it was pumping. Right now, it's just maintaining. You know? So let's see over here if I got anything. I got $13. I'm going to compound. I ain't seen numbers like this in a minute, but I'm going to compound this. Yep. Let's see, hydrate, they call it over here. So let me hit that button there. Straight up, wait for this MetaMask to come through. Yeah, compounding our way to success. Is that what they call it? Yeah, I'm compounding my way to that milli, y'all. They're telling me to wait. Don't go through fast enough. I'm just gonna say F it. I'll do it tomorrow. Come on, come on, come on. Been having it. I tried to compound on drip earlier. Okay, so maybe it will. I don't know why it took so long to go through. All right, let me hit that confirm. See what happens. In a couple of days, drip been acting kind of funny with me trying to compound. So we'll see if it go through. Wait for the ledger now. I need to approve it. Alright, approve. Let's see how long it's going to take to confirm up here. We're on the drip faucet. Numbers are looking good. I got 27 drip in here right now. I think when I started, I think I bought like 10 drip. That's crazy. I bought 10 drip when it was $80. So that cost me $800. And now it's worth $273. Which it was lower than that at one point. I think it was far down as $100 and something. So I lost like 90% of that. But you know, it is what it is. Alright, compound success. And these are the times to just compound. You just keep compounding. Ain't nothing else to do. What I'm going to take out $13. I threw 800 in it. So I just compound, waiting for it to go all the way back up again eventually. You know, because if it gets back to even if it gets back to $80, let's see, that drip gonna be worth. So 28 in here now. So 28 times 80. That'll be at 2 G's, no question about it. Let's see if it gets back up to the all-time high, which I think was about 190 times 20. 5 G's. I'll be looking good, you know, making $50 a day just on this one program. So we're just gonna keep compounding. If it stays, as long as it stays active, I don't even care what the price is. You know, and I'll be in it. I'll be in it to win it once it gets back up to them all-time highs, because it'll get there. You know, I got faith, straight up. But right now, this is Fogel 24K, rocking for the DeFi, stupid DeFi channel. I'm not no financial advisor. This is no financial advice. Do not invest more than you can afford to lose. And I am out.